God, that was a long 5.5 hours drive. And actually, I tried to get to Kingman, Arizona, but it'll put me in about 1 a.m. So I'm debating, because in Needles, where I'm at now, on the edge of California, yes, I literally drove the entire width of California just now. There's no travel stops. The Loves is still another 40 minutes away, which is almost in Kingman. So I'm thinking I'm going to just check it out. I need to sleep because it's almost midnight. And then tomorrow I still have about a 3 or 4 hour drive to Meteor Crater. So I'm not in a hurry to get to Meteor Crater. I don't think I'll spend very long there. And then I'm 40 minutes from Flagstaff, where I'll be the rest of the day. So I'm thinking I need to sleep. I should stop. That's the right thing to do. I don't think I want to push through another 40 minutes just to sleep at a loud truck station. So if I can just get a quiet road over here in Needles, I'll do that. Yeah, it's weird they don't have any truck stops. The TNA Travel Center is still, 50 minutes away, which is Kingman, which would be fine, but, executive decision, I should just try to find somewhere here and sleep. Maybe a Walmart or something, I don't know. It's still California, so I was hoping, I do need to get gas here actually, so maybe I'll park at a Walmart. Maybe that should be fine. I just really need to go to bed. And then tomorrow, get up at 5 or 6 in the morning, drive out to Meteor Crater, and that'll be, put me in about 10 a.m. And then that's all I want to see. And then tomorrow afternoon is just a couple hikes near the BLM land in the Walnut Canyon. So yeah, just an easy day. I'm exhausted. Today was a very, very long day, but it was really, really super amazing. You'll see that on the previous video for Channel Islands National Park. But in the meantime, I'm not in a national park. I'm actually on the edge of California, the other edge, and trying to find somewhere to sleep. So I will let you know in the morning what I decided to do. I'm not driving anymore. I've driven 5 hours already after a very, very long day, and a very long day yesterday flying in from California like a 0 dark 100 and then rollerblading. So all of that you've seen before. In the meantime, I'm just gonna find somewhere. I've got 10 minutes till Needles, and it's like 70 degrees here because it's 100 degrees during the day. So it's already warming up in the desert. This may be the last opportunity I have in Arizona to really enjoy it before it gets horribly hot. So, okay, Las Vegas. It probably would have been better just to drive to Las Vegas and then just drive down to Flagstaff, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I will see you tomorrow morning. All right, good night. I have made it to Loves on the 95 junction, and there's lots of vans and stuff, so I'm just gonna park here and go right to bed. I'm exhausted. So yeah, that was only 20 minutes more down the road, and I think this is fine. There's a couple van lifers, and I think I'll just park on the end away from everybody, and that should be fine. Maybe I'll park over here. Yeah, okay, that's cool. All right, so night night. See you in the morning. Good morning from Arizona. I barreled across the whole state of California yesterday. It took me like 6 hours, and I finally crossed state lines. The gas was $6 right before you hit Arizona on the 40, and then it was like $3. So I filled up this morning. I slept at Love's Travel Stop like a freaking rock. I had such a good sleep. Oh my God, look, I'm all refreshed. So now I'm heading to Meteor Crater. I was going to try to get to Kingman. That was another hour, and I was like, you know what, as long as I'm in Arizona, right across where the 40 and the 95, like right when you get off the 40 to go south to Lake Havasu, there's a Pilot gas station in Loves, and it's fantastic. And you couldn't even hear the trucks or anything. So now I'm driving 3 hours. So it's just a little bit extra, but 3 hours. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, driving to Meteor Crater. So it's kind of a weird, obscure trip I'm doing. I'm about to sneeze. Hang on a minute. Oh my God, I swear I haven't sneezed in like 4 years since COVID started. So it's because people are like, explain your sneeze. I'm like, I don't know. That's the pollen. I don't know. My house is dusty. Enough of that. So anyway, yeah, speaking of my house, so I'm actually heading back to Texas, but over the next like 10 days. So I need to get my van back so I can do some upgrades to it, clean it, sort it out, get all the winter stuff out, get all the things I don't use. And like every time I go home or I'm reorganizing, I realize that IKEA, get some more IKEA hacks. But anyway, today I'm going to Meteor Crater and Flagstaff. So I'm not sure how I'll do it. I'll probably do one video on Meteor Crater, unless it's like you just go and you just shrug your shoulders and leave. But Flagstaff, I have a hike to do right by the BLM, near the Walnut Canyon, which I stayed at before, but I never got to go to the Walnut Canyon. It's like right down the road. So about a 6-mile hike there, so that'll be good. I'm about 30 minutes from Flagstaff, and there's snow on the mountains. It's so beautiful and cold here, and I don't think winter's ever ending, so I'm super happy. I am just like kicking myself. I don't have my mountain bike. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back. But yeah, I've been to Flagstaff 2 years ago, and I went mountain biking, and it was awesome. And then I boondocked on the public land, where hopefully I'll be tonight. The road is cleared up a little. It's like literally between Kingman and Williams on the 40. It is like, it will rip your tires apart and like pull your eyes out of your eye socket. It is the worst road. The potholes are like, you're just going from one lane to another lane, like weaving back and forth to avoid destroying your entire axle. Anyway, so I'm here almost. I'm gonna go to Flagstaff, get gas, get a chai or some kind of hot drink, stretch my legs, and then head on to Meteor Crater, which is 90 miles away. So I've got 37 miles to Flagstaff, and then another 40 or so miles to Meteor Crater, and then turn around and come back to Flagstaff. So yeah, it's only like 9 o'clock right now, so I'm making good time. I just stopped off at Discount Tire to get my tire pressure monitor fixed, because it's the light is on, because right now it thinks the front wheels are the back wheels and back wheels are the front wheels. So for some reason, every time I get my tires rotated, they never reset the computer. So this guy's going to come out with the machine, hopefully in the next 2 minutes, so I can get going. I got gas. Gas is $4.29 here, even though Gas Buddy said it was like $3.67. It's fine. Still, you know, around LA prices. It'll probably be the same in Sedona, but once I get into Tucson, it'll be back down to like $1.50. I gotta go back and get a picture of the sign, but it said speed limit 60 miles an hour. Meteor is 25,000 miles an hour, and then the next sign said 4 miles to impact. It's like, wasn't there just a movie that came out about a comet sometime? Yeah, okay. It is nuts though. I'm only literally like, oh, here we go. Regularly scheduled guided tours. Oh, that's not a funny one. Anyway, so I'm only literally like 25 minutes from Flagstaff, and already there are like no mountains. It's just this whole like surface of Mars kind of terrain. I swear, like Arizona, New Mexico, all of this stuff. Yeah, here we go, 3 miles to impact. Oh no, Meteor. Okay, I got a heavy right foot. I can speed away if the Meteor comes at me. So maybe not, I don't know. Okay, there's Prudence. Hopefully she doesn't get abducted by aliens or something. I'm gonna leave her here and walk over. So there's a museum, and it's not cold, but it's super windy. So I put my down jacket back on and my woolly hat. So, okay, so let's check this out. This is fun and weird. For veterans, you get, it's $25 to get in, but for veterans, it's only $16. So you get a little brochure and a receipt, and you can take the stairs or elevator up, and hopefully there's a big hole in the ground. So yeah, it's fun. It's such a quirky thing. The people that like work, you know, volunteers and stuff that work these like quirky tourist stuff, they're actually like got the best sense of humor. There is Prudence, and behind that is Flagstaff, and no mountains in between. Oh my God, those stairs are killing me. Okay, where's this hole? And the next thing I'm gonna do is go to the gift shop, do that first, and then go look at the big hole in the ground. All right, I got some magnets. I looked at the little space pod, and I'm gonna go in the museum now. I think it's over there. I don't wanna look at it yet. I wanna be like blown away, so. Okay, walk through the gravel and into, ooh, spooky room. Spooky room. Okay, let's go out and look at the big hole in the ground. So yeah, the museum's interesting. This is really good for kids, obviously. And then they showed this video of this meteor in 2013 that hit Russia. I was like, okay, well, this is why aliens go to New Mexico. They don't go to Arizona because, you know, it's like, they're like, oh, I want to park here, but no, there's a big hole in the ground. Let's just keep going to New Mexico. So this is it. Wow, it's a gigantic hole. That's it. So it's not as windy as other like influencer videos where they're like, I can't even speak and all this stuff, but they have like fancy cameras with microphones. Moon Mountain Telescope, and then this is the lower observation deck. So let me go down here. I was kind of like expecting a little bit more. No, I'm just kidding. This is kind of impressive. Yeah, so there it is. Gigantic hole in the ground. That's crazy. So yeah, what did you do today, Jenny? Well, I drove 500 miles to look at a hole in the ground. And then I'm going back to the mountains. There's lots and lots of flies. It smells kind of funky. I don't know if that was the porta potties or maybe like just the, I don't know, chemical impact of something from space hitting the earth. This is crazy. I don't even know how wide it is. So the one in that movie, that Meteor movie, it's 16 kilometers wide. This is not 16 kilometers wide. This is maybe 2 miles. 16 kilometers would be like 10 miles or something. I have to figure that out. So yeah, so imagine, oh, sorry, go ahead. See, fancy camera. Okay, now I'm going all the way to the top and then I'm done. Okay, now it's very windy. I'm done. I'm gonna go pour out my porta potty and head out back to the mountains, which are over there. Those snow-capped mountains is Flagstaff. I'm at the trailhead. There's another Vanlife and a guy running. For some reason, it sent me downtown, and I'll admit, I don't like Flagstaff. Like, it's not the nicest, most pleasant place in the entire planet. The guys here are arrogant, like really arrogant. The mountain bikers are arrogant. Some guy yelled at me, like he was way into the intersection and then he just backed all the way up to get into the parking space, like right next to where I was waiting at the light, and almost hit like 2 cars. And he gets out and he like yelled at me. It's very windy today. There's Prudence and another camper van, and I'm going on the Campbell Mesa trail system. I think I've ridden my bike on this, but from a different location. Trailhead and trails 300 feet up the road. Yeah, I don't think you can drive up here. But yeah, I rode my mountain bike all over like the trails of Flagstaff. These trees look very familiar, and I think it was here, but it was on a different location. It was oh, not the what is it, Appalachian Trail, but like another big long trail that you can take that cuts through this trail system. It was fun, but like I said, the mountain bikers were all obnoxious. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of my way. I have the right of way. Assholes. Anyway, I'm glad I'm only here for literally a day. After this, after the hike, I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness, shit, shower and shave, and then go get a hot chai. Although I have enough power to make my own tea in the van now because I can boil my own water. And then just go find my park up. So might park at a Starbucks and work on my computer for a bit since it's only noon and I'll be done relatively early. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm ready to go boondock in the middle of nowhere, although I think I had 5G last time I was there. Anyway, super windy today. This is a 5.5 mile hike. Should take me less than 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. And yeah, should be good. I'm gonna find the trailhead. This is a super simple, boring hike. Hopefully it gets a little bit more interesting, but it is better for mountain biking. I wish I had my mountain bike. Oh, I should have bought a BMX or something. Anyway, only a week and a half before my bike is reunited with my van. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk I'm really tired now, and yeah, need a shower. I haven't had a shower since I was in LA on Monday. It is now Thursday, so don't judge. I sweat the tears of unicorns. Anyway, okay. Yeah, this reminds me of where I was, you know, a year and a half, 2 years ago when I was out here, and that was really nice. It was a nice trip. That was a big Mighty 5 Grand Canyon, Flagstaff, Sedona, Phoenix trip. So I think I did like 5,000 miles. I think I was gone for 3.5 weeks. It was really good. Okay. Yeah, just walking and moseying on. So yeah, I think this is pretty much it for the hike. I don't know if there's anything else to film. We'll see. You'll find out in a couple minutes if you see another scene of me showing you a very boring trail. Okay, the trail got marginally interesting. A super teeny tiny little rocky bit. Oh no, such a struggle. How am I going to get through this? Can I make it past the tree? Oh my god, this is so hard. Oh no, it's boring again. Okay, back to boring hike. Actually, this is fine. My back was hurting yesterday after the hike and after the boat trip. I slept really well last night and the night before, so that was good. Really exhausted the day before that, having to get up at 1 a.m. to go fly back to, you know, California. I'm at the end of the trail and oh no, another rocky bit. Actually, this would be a good trail run if I was able, you know, to get back into that. The wind's a little bit much today and the sun is a little bit intense, but if I came here like super early in the morning, like at 6 a.m. or something, I could totally do a trail run. If I go clockwise like I did, then I get this downhill part at the end. This is the only like strenuous part of the trail. So yeah, so I'm done for the day. Just now, just housekeeping and hygiene. So two other things that van lifers, well, sometimes neglect. So this is the BLM, so you turn left or right. There's another road behind me that you can go on, but I stayed on this side last time, and there's all these pullouts, and it's a primitive road, so just, you know, rearrange your spine. Forest camping limit 14 days. So that's how you know it's BLM land. Now BLM is not the current BLM that we're familiar with. It is Bureau of Land Management, and so there's maps online you can find. So yeah, like right here, this guy. Let me just put this down here. So this guy's camping. They got that spot. So you just kind of pick a spot that you think looks good. This is like a horrible road though, so just go slow, but it's just bumpy, it's not ridgy. But there's this spot here, someone's already taken that one. Someone's taken that spot. That spot's taken, and technically you can just park wherever you want. I mean, I could just park right there. But yeah, this isn't good if you need sun. So I remember one time I came in and I parked where I was level and where I felt safe, and I was in this little community of like, you know, I don't know, 2 buses and a schoolie, or like a short schoolie, a long school bus, another long school bus, and a Sprinter van. And the guy in the Sprinter van like bangs on my window, and I was like, "Can I help you, sir?" So I think that, you know, people just get like possessive, but technically I can just park in whatever spot looks good. So I can park right here. I can park down there. That one's got a lot. I think that's where I parked last time. Yeah, so anybody can park wherever. So I think I'm going to go down a little bit further this time, since I've got better wheels and better suspension and, you know, all of this stuff. The road actually is not that bad. It's not gravel, it's just dirt. But yeah, I think I'm going to go down and find one more spot down here. This is nice because they're all kind of like little offshoots versus just one big gigantic piece of land. That road, if it rained, I'd probably get stuck in. But yeah, there's a lot of car campers. There's a red school bus over there. It's really cool, you know, that this is all free, and it doesn't look like there's anything that's gonna, like, you know, puncture my tire. But there are people that do spend quite a bit of time on public land, which is great. So I'm gonna go down. There's some offshoots back there. This is a pretty big enclave over here. And again, just park wherever you're level, wherever you're safe. I did talk to the Texan guy. They kept seeing Texan guy. He's from Dallas and he's headed to Sedona. So I said, oh, jokingly, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then, because I've run into him 3 times today. But he parked right next to me at Planet Fitness and went to the shower, and I was like, nastiest shower I've ever been in. He's like, yep. Okay, so I don't know how far down this road goes. If there's nothing on this side, I'll go on the other side. But see, I could just park there, but there's a tree, so I won't be able to fit. I could just park down here. Somebody's already camping. Yeah, so it's getting close to the weekend. There's some more up there. There's another one. I just don't want to be close to anyone that has fire, but I don't think you're allowed to have fires here. Okay, I'm gonna go look for a spot. I'll let you know when I find one. Oh, look, there's another Prudence. Oh, wow, man, if I could get in that road there, I might be able to park over there. It might be a bit of a trek, but that would be perfect if I can get in that spot. Okay, I'm gonna come back. But yeah, there's a fellow Nissan NV. We're unicorns. They don't make us anymore. So I'm actually backing up. This is washed out here. I don't want to go over it, so I'm gonna back up and go back down to some of the other spots. So this is my home for the night. This is where I was last time, a couple years ago. So I'm just gonna park right, I don't know, maybe over here. This is fine. I don't know any of these people. Okay, so this is where I'm parked, and I was in this little area. It's kind of been like washed out a little bit. So there's one camper over there. There's a bus, should be fine. They have a generator going, but I can't hear anything. And I think I might want to park over there in that little corner. That might be better. Yeah, I'm gonna back up and go in that little enclave over there. But anyway, yeah, so this is fine. This is a big area. Okay, this might be better. It's not that loud. I can't hear it when I'm in the van. There's somebody camping over here. There's that camper. That's kind of cool. Yeah, if this was better, but this is a road. I don't know. If this wasn't so bumpy, I'd park there. There's this one. This is a little camping area. They had a fire. Hopefully they're not going to have a fire tonight. I don't think you're allowed fires. This is fine. If I have to move, I'll move. But my vent will be closed tonight because it's going to be cold. Anyway. All right. So there we go. There's my private boondocking with the generator going all night.